In the 1980s, the Australian government had a look at future financing as it understood that age demographics were changing. To put it another way, people were living longer, and that would have a longer effect on both tax revenue and upon expenditure. But the biggest problem was the size of the baby boomer population. When old age pensions were introduced in Australia in 1909, every pensioner was outnumbered by 5 workers. That ratio is now heading towards 1 retiree for every 2 workers. To pay for that, in 1992, the Australian government introduced compulsory superannuation. Superannuation was once only available to senior executives. It was a payment, normally 10% of a man's salary, that was invested and was only available upon his retirement. So that not only did they get a salary, but they got a large lump sum payment upon retirement. So if a worker, for example, has a salary of $50,000, then around $5,000 is paid into that worker's superannuation. That money is on top of their salary. The Association of Superannuation Funds of Australia announced in July 2019 that the average person was way behind in what they should have in their superannuation. To comfortably retire, a single person should have at least $545,000 and a couple $640,000. Currently, the average man aged 30 to 34 has $35,768 and the average woman has $30,129. The industry advice is to have by 34 $93,000. The average man aged 45 to 49 has $99,305, and the average woman in that age bracket has $65,796. The industry says that they should have $257,000. Why is the average person so far behind? Well, 1, the system is complex. A person can put in up to an additional $1,000 a year into their superannuation without any issue. It is possible to put in more money, but if it's considered excessive, then it's taxed at a rate of 31.5%. That's just one example. It gets much more complex. 2, money in superannuation is dead money. Superannuation is, except in very rare cases, not available until a person retires. Therefore, people have little attachment or engagement with it. It's very important once you retire, but until then, it may as well not exist, as it can't help you. 3, the system was designed for an economy with full employment. Today, we not only don't have full employment, but we have the gig economy, mass unemployment, mass underemployment, university education, and immigration. Anyone who has experienced unemployment or underemployment, or who is university educated, or who is an immigrant, cannot get the full benefit of superannuation. The system was designed for a person to be employed from 18 to retirement, and today, that's rare. Superannuation is a good idea. I think it's a good policy, but today, even the good ideas are failing.